Yeah, good morning everyone. So today we'll discuss some of the biochemistry and this is a lecture 1 and I'm your friend and so this will be the class note type lecture and we'll discuss of the class note that we know in India there's a lot of students they are following the class notes. So this is also the toppers note. So it will help you to know the understanding of the basic biochemistry and hope that I will cover all of this of your syllabus in the biochemistry and that will help you to know the basic knowledge about the biochemistry. It's not about the college student, it can follow the some of the basic student class 12 or like inter college student or some of the states like PU students and all along with some of the university students those don't have any exposure of the biochemistry and they can know easily that kind of things and it will from the basic to the advanced level and moreover to the research level. So firstly we'll just start some of the matter and some of the basic concept about the biochemistry. So in that concept, so you will just go through some of these notes and this is a note based lecture series and in that note based lecture series everything will be written and you can take the screenshot and you can take and making the note like that. So it has no barrier of that study material and all those things. So first we will start some of the matter and this lecture primarily will be on English languages and along with that demand of this video and we can go for the Hindi as well. So first thing the matter and what is the matter and because in the biochemistry the term related to the chemistry it means some of these related to that. So we have to know about the basic things what is the matter and matter is like combinations of elements in everywhere you know about the different type of elements and like you know heard about gold silver carbon. So these are the elements and matter is like the combinations of different elements and an element is a substance that cannot be separated into the simpler substances by the chemical means like it will be like in pure form like you talk about the pure gold and you talk about the pure silver that kind of things and atom is like a smallest particle of an element because in primary sense you can think it's the smallest particle of element when we will discuss the advanced stage and then it will be like other particles will coming there but still you in primary concept you can think about that okay atom is the smallest particle of the element it remains and states the any kind of matter it will be the solid state liquid state gas plasma or the colloidal state. Basically in that node it is mentioned on the solid liquid gas and the plasma you can see on that. So that is the solid liquid and gas state and in present study you will just we know about the 92 plus 16 they are the 92 are the natural elements are present and along with the 16 elements are the lab condition produced materials are there. So in biological system we talk about the 25 to the 30 molecules or 30 elements but you can think about the living system. In that living system they are not more than 30 elements, so it will like that basic element is like 10 to 15 elements. So for in living system we will discuss about the carbohydrates, lipids, protein, nucleic acid and some of the different kind of minerals in that. So the major component is 6 like the carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen, phosphorus and sulfur because these are building blocks, different building blocks. You heard about the DNA, RNA and another molecule. So in for that cases there are different other molecules are there and some of the another molecule that will the not in essential format. So but it has the necessary in that living body not only the human in all other forms of these living organisms. So it might be iodine, molybdenum, copper, zinc, Fe, Ag, Mn, nickel, sodium, potassium, magnesium, cobalt, calcium. These are the minerals that can help us to the different transport system and all those that have some the utilities in the living system. So in aggregate it will like the 25 to 30 elements are necessary in the biological system. So now another question is that so these are the smaller molecules like the carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen and phosphorus. So the question is arise that these are the these are the small molecules. So these are like the why carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen and phosphorus. So why they are the small molecules is needed. So all are the molecular why small. So because the small in atomic size, high surface area, high volume ratio and the strong bond. That's why the smaller atomic molecule that has the capacity to adjust on the living system. So another things is like flexibility of different types of the electron bonds that are mentioned there, and I will discuss later. And along with the capability of form of these multiple bonds, and like the some of the macromolecules. And so for primary conception we have to know about the structure of the atom. So for the structure of the atom we go for the smaller atomic size molecule and some of the larger atomic size molecule. So in the smaller atomic size molecule it's like some of the proton. So you can think about the gram because we in sense like 1.6726 into 10 to the power minus 27 kg. So if you convert it into the gram, it will be like 1.67 into 6 into 10 to the power minus 24 gram. And it has some of the positive charges because the proton is the essential element of this atom. So it's a positive charges, and the charge 1.6 into 10 to the minus 9 coulomb. So along with the some this is a positive charge, and some of the negative charge is the electron and the neutron. Neutron has no charge and electron has a negative charge, and it is a similar charge to the proton like 1.60 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. So it has the negative charges and these are the positive charges. Now the what is the atom? Atomic number, we have to know about the atomic number is the number of the protons in a nucleus of an atom. So if you take one molecule, so we take one atom. So one atom is like foundation of the proton, neutron and electron. So these three elements are the basic elements. So now the concept is that what is the atomic number in that system? So atomic number is the number of the protons in the nucleus of an atom. Okay. And what is the mass number? Mass number is that the total number of the protons and neutrons in an atomic nucleus, because in an atom, so what is that? It will be like, okay, I'll show in the another paper. So you can just primarily concept with that. So these are the nucleus part and electrons are moving. So this is the electron, 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 electron. So like electrons are moving, and this is the core part. In core part there is a proton and also neutron are there. Neutron don't have any charges, but proton has the positive charges. But this charge is like 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19 coulomb. So these are the positive charges, and this electron has the negative charges like 1.6 into 10 to the power minus 19. Okay, fine. So these are the basic concept of that atom. So in an atomic nucleus, you see and how it will be written on that. That is a carbon C612. Like C is the atomic number in the bottom part, and the top part it will be like the mass number. So another thing, important thing, the electron mass of the electron is 1 upon 1840 times of the mass of the proton or neutron. So this is the less mass, and atomic mass resides in the nucleus, because they are in nucleus part, the neutron and the protons are there. So like atomic mass resides in the nucleus. So in that 10 minutes video, and in that 10 minutes video you know about the basic introduction part and what is the matter and what is the atom part, and this is a very basic one. This is the like in class 10 or class 6 of the chemistry part. It's like how the atoms and it's a bonding form. Now we go for some of the isotope related things within the 1 minute, because within the 10 minutes sections we will know about what is the isotope and what is the atomic mass, and then I end it with the video. So what is the isotope? Isotope is the same atomic number. The atomic number, it means the number of the proton will be the same. So and neutron, different number of neutrons may be there in the nuclei, but their main things is the atom number is the same, that is called the isotope. And what is the like protium, deuterium and tritium? So these are 1H1, 1H2 and 1H3. In that cases there you can see that the 1, 1, 1, that means these have the equal number of the proton. So what is the atomic mass? So atomic mass is the weight of the isotopes that have the mass of each isotope is multiplied by the abundance of the particular isotope. So how it is like we can explain easily like that. Is yes, like that the carbon 12 which present in the nature is 99% and carbon 13 that has the same isotope that have the 1%. So what will be the atomic mass? Their abundance, like the abundance multiplication, like 12th number of carbons and it is present in the 99%, like the 99%, it means 99 divided by 100, it will be like 0.99, and 0.99 multiplied by 12, this is the one type of carbon, and the abundance part is the another type of things, plus of 13 into 0.1, 1% is the carbon 13 is there. So if we aggregate, and it will be like 12.01, and this 12.01 is the atomic mass. So in another section, like a molecule like of 3 isotopes is there. One isotope has the 89% of the A isotope obtained, and some of the 10% of these A12 and A11, and A12 is the 1%. So how the abundance is like 10 into 0.89 plus 11 into 0.1 and they are 12 into 0.01. So it will be like 10.112. So let's have the atomic mass with that. So in the next day we will go for the radioisotopes and some of the different types of the decay. Okay, thank you for that classes.